We moved into the farmhouse a week after my father's funeral. Mom said it was a way to start fresh. A cheaper, quieter life away from the city. But the house didn't feel fresh. It felt old, stale, like something had been rotting in its bones for years. My little brother, Ryan, was the first to notice the strangeness. On our second night, he came into my room, pale and wide-eyed. "There's something behind my wall," he whispered. "Probably rats." I muttered, not even looking up from my phone. "No, it's breathing." That caught my attention. I followed him into his room. Everything looked normal until he pointed at the wall behind his bed. He placed his hand on it. "Listen," he said. I pressed my ear to the wall. Inhale, exhale. At first, I thought it was a draft, but the rhythm was too steady, too alive. I leaned back, trying to rationalize it. Pipes? Maybe, but pipes don't sound like lungs. I told Mom. She shrugged it off. "Old houses make weird noises," she said. Ryan didn't sleep in his room that night. He curled up next to me, shivering. Around 2 a.m., I woke up to silence. The type of silence that feels thick, heavy, wrong. Ryan was gone. I rushed down the hallway and found his bedroom door open. Inside, the air was icy. The wall behind the bed moved, slowly, like it was exhaling. I saw ripples across the wallpaper, as if someone pressed against it from the other side. Then I heard it. "Help! Alex!" It was Ryan's voice, muffled, terrified. "Ryan, I'm stuck. It's pulling me. Don't let it take me." I screamed for Mom. She burst into the room and froze, watching in horror as I pounded on the wall. The screaming continued. Then, suddenly, silence. The wall stopped moving. Ryan was gone. The police came. They tore the room apart, pulled up the floorboards, inspected the vents. Nothing. No sign of struggle. No hidden passages. No blood. No clues. They labeled it a disappearance. "He probably ran away," they said, but we knew better. Mom cried herself to sleep every night. I didn't sleep at all. I sat in Ryan's room, watching the wall, waiting. On the third night, around 2 a.m., I heard again, faint scratching, like fingernails across drywall. I pressed my ear close. Thump, thump, scratch, whisper, not words, not even a language, just sound, hungry sound. The air turned cold, and my breath fogged up in front of me. Something was inside the wall, something alive. I placed my hand on it, and the wall pulsed. Suddenly, the wallpaper cracked. A single, pale finger poked through. I screamed and stumbled back. The finger withdrew, and the hole vanished as if it had never been there. The next day, I explored the basement. Most of it was empty, except one spot behind the old furnace. There was a panel. I removed it and found a narrow crawl space full of dust and webs. I crawled inside. My flashlight flickered. The walls of the tunnel weren't made of brick or wood. They were soft, damp, breathing. I found scraps of fabric, Ryan's pajamas. Then a whisper, louder now. "Alex!" I turned. Nothing. Then I heard him. "Don't come closer. It's here. It knows now." The walls shuddered. A growl came from deep within. I scrambled back, heart pounding. The house didn't just have something inside it. The house was something. That night, I begged Mom to leave with me. She refused. "I'm not abandoning my son." I heard him. I insisted. "He's not dead." She looked at me with hollow eyes. "Then we need to bring him back." At midnight, we gathered tools. A crowbar, flashlight, matches. We returned to the crawl space. This time I led. The tunnel stretched deeper than before, as if the house had changed its shape. The farther we crawled, the warmer it became, like entering a creature's belly. We reached a fork. Left was darkness. Right was a faint glow. "I hear him," Mom said. "That way." We turned right. There, embedded in the wall, like it was part of it, was Ryan, his face half merged into the pulsing flesh of the structure. Eyes open, tears streaming. "Help me," he sobbed. I ran toward him, but the wall writhed. It pushed me back. Mom lunged forward, screaming his name. That's when it rose. A figure peeled from the wall, humanoid, faceless, dripping in plaster and rot. It opened its mouth, and Ryan's scream came out. It wasn't mimicking him. It was him. I pulled Mom back. It's too late. No, she screamed. The creature advanced, gurgling Ryan's voice again and again, his final scream, stuck on repeat. I struck it with the crowbar. It shattered into wet chunks that melted into the floor. Ryan's form collapsed. The wall swallowed him. The tunnel shook violently. We fled. Back in the living room, the house moaned. The walls cracked. Dust fell from the ceiling. Then silence. We moved out the next morning. But every night at 2 a.m., I hear him. Not from that house. From my wall. Last night, I placed my ear against it, and he whispered, "You let it out,